Hello everybody, I am back and now today we are going to see Geometrical Optics part 3. Sorry for the delay because I was too busy. I will upload videos as I get time. So let's see. Now before doing numericals, we will see angle of deviation. What is angle of deviation? The light ray, I'm marking here, please observe. The light ray was going this way, but because of this obstacle mirror, it has turned by an angle. So that angle by which it has turned, it is known as angle of deviation. Now suppose this is angle of incidence and this is angle of reflection. We know I equals R. Now let's see what is the value of angle of deviation. We represent angle of deviation as delta. Now, angle of deviation can also be classified in two types. It could be clockwise or anti-clockwise. Here, what we have considered is the anti-clockwise one. So, by simple geometry, we can say 180 minus 2i equals to angle of deviation, and we know this is anti-clockwise. Are you getting it? 2i because I equals to r, so that gets combined and we write it as 2i. Now let's also derive the equation for angle of deviation clockwise. Now angle of deviation, so this whole angle is angle of deviation. So we can write one minute. (180) plus 2i equals deviation clockwise. See, this is 180 degrees and further this is 2i. So it's 180 plus 2i equals to angle of deviation clockwise. Okay. Always go by basics while solving questions. They can trick you and make sometimes it may happen that the formula is not working. Never learn the formula for this thing. Okay. Let's move on. Types of incidences on a mirror. This is normal incidence. Let's see what happens in normal incidence. Angle made with the normal is 0 degrees, and angle made with the mirror is 90 degrees. So this is about the normal incidence. Now let's see grazing incidence. Angle made with the normal is 90 degrees and angle made with the mirror is 0 degrees. If you're hearing disturbances from the back, please don't mind, because currently I'm not having my devices with me, so focus on learning. Now as we have seen normal incidence and grazing incidence, these are phenomena like they happen daily with us but we don't notice them. Okay, so in every reflection, if one reflection is happening, many rays are coming, and one of the ray is such that it directly comes on the mirror or any reflecting surface and gets reverted right back on its paths. Okay, now let's do some nice questions. So this is in mirror. We are taking one arrow like this. 1 minute. Yes. Take one scale. Okay. Yeah. So we are taking this arrow Now let's see how its image is there besides the mirror. What do you think? First try yourself. Now to solve such questions, have you solved it? Then I'll solve it. To solve such questions, take the starting point of the long object and the ending point of the long object. Now we know, first let's write it down. Distance from mirror equals to distance from the image. Okay, so what I am telling is distance of object from the mirror equals to distance of object from the image. Distance of object from the mirror equals to distance of image from the mirror. Now the main point here is why I have given this question to you. The distance, this word distance we are using here, we are referring to the perpendicular distance. This is the key thing out here, and by this only this question will get solved. So let's draw, this is the perpendicular distance. Now same perpendicular distance here, so this point will get here. Now perpendicular distance here also, and we'll get the perpendicular distance here. Now let's draw the arrow. The image will be some sort of like this. So the perpendicular distance is the thing we are talking about. So it's very important to be aware of this thing. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. I am giving you such questions that you will build up your mind out of it. Okay. So these are the points which are like, if you get them, you will easily solve the easier questions also. Now, which object will form image and which will not? Now, this is very interesting question. We can clearly see that if we extend this mirror, somewhere in the virtual world, O3 will make image, O2 will make image, and O1 will also make image. Now the main point out of here is, and as O5, like let's make this, O5 is nowhere like in the mirror, so O5 will not make image. Now the question comes to O4. O4 is an interesting one. It is besides this till this part of mirror, but it is present for this part of mirror. Like if we see O4 and take this part like this part only, 1 minute, I'll change the color. And if we take this part only, now if we see, if only the black colored part was present, then it would be just the part where O4 would make image. O4 if only, but now we see that this part is also present. Okay, the downward part which I am coloring now. So because of this part, the image will not be formed because light will not ever reach this mirror. Okay, but the key thing is, if only the now blackened part was present, the image would have been formed. Okay, so this was the crux of this question. Thank you. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. Share it with everybody and please subscribe. Thanks.